DIY number 1. Okay, I have this little birdhouse that I purchased at the Dollar Tree. And when I'm going to be using this elephant gray, and I'm going to give it one complete coat and completely cover the whole little birdhouse. I wanted something just a little bit different here. And I have these hearts that I also picked up from the Dollar Tree. Now, I covered the little hole there for the little birdhouse. This is going to be just what I'm going to call the Love Shack. I thought it was so cute when I was, thinking about everything I was going to add to it. Added 2 of those little hearts. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to paint those in cameo pink because that's going to be, the primary colors that I'm going to be using throughout this video. And here I am just going in and ever so gently so that I don't run off of the little heart, painting it in the beautiful pink. My next step on this little birdhouse is I picked up this gorgeous ribbon from the Dollar Tree. I mean, it was absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to be taking it and I'm going to be adding it along the edge of the roof and in a few different places on the roof, just to kind of give it a little interest. And here I am. I got that much finished. I'm going to go in and show you here. And it's awesome to use this. You measure it out. So easy to measure out. Just gluing it down. And I think I'm going to run over to the Dollar Tree and see if there's any more of this specific ribbon left. And here's some little hearts that I went ahead and painted in pink. And I thought, I'm going to add some glitter. And I added one around on each side of this little birdhouse. Well, I call it the Love Shack. I'm sorry. Here's the finished project here. Okay, today I'm participating in the Crafted by Corie Minis Challenge. This is a monthly challenge that Corie does. And Corie is super talented. She's a lovely person. I have left her link to her channel as well as the playlist link in the description box below. I ask that after you're finished with my video that you check everyone out. You will not be disappointed. And we're going on to DIY number 2. Okay, I have this little house, a little framed house piece that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. And I have this really cute scrapbook paper. I got this whole scrapbook, paper book, I guess you would say, at a garage sale. And what it is actually for like a baby nursery or whatever. But when I went to look through it, these little hearts were the first piece of paper, the first sheet in there. And I thought, oh, this would be nice. Here I am. I tried to use my jumbo glue stick to attach this to the little house. And it did not stick at all. Like nothing. So, yeah, I'm going to go in with just a little hot glue. I didn't have any other type of adhesives that I could have used on this. And this worked just fine. Went in and placed down the paper. Going around making sure I have all the corners placed down. Okay, now for the frame of the roof here, I'm going to go in again with the elephant gray color. I'm just painting this really quick. This is one of my favorite projects that I did today. Okay, now I'm adding just a little bit of hot glue here and reattaching the roof. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be going in with, let's see, what am I going to do? Jute twine. That's it. I'm just going to be wrapping this around with some jute twine. I'm going to tie it off in the back in a double knot. Adding a little bit of hot glue here and just wrapping it around 3 or 4 times, keeping one side open, not open. Oh my goodness, what is the words? I'm at a loss for words. I'm bunching up one side of it, and the other side I'm going to kind of leave it spread apart a little bit. Here I am just finishing off by tying off a couple knots right here. Trimming off the excess. Okay. And I did take my lighter and I went in and burn off all the little extra things that you get when you have jute. Now what I'm doing here is I'm going in with Scrabble tiles and I'm going to make the word love. Okay, there is a little, I kind of was off center just a little bit. I will fix that. But we're going to go in and I'm going to add one of these little foam flowers that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. As well as I'm going to use 2 of my solo wood flowers to put along the side of the little white rose. Okay, now I'm going to be coming in for the little open spot at the bottom where I was a little off center. I'm going to be going in and just placing a little heart, little pink heart right there at the bottom. And I think that's the perfect touch for this little house. I hope that you all enjoy it. On to DIY number 3. Okay, I think I missed some of my footage. This is a little book stack with a little crate from the Dollar Tree. I painted it with the elephant gray and with cameo pink. Going in with a chalk marker, I'm writing out "Love lives here." And you couldn't really see the center part, but I just kept going back over it just to try to make it a little bit darker. I didn't want to use a dark color for this. So, yeah, that's about as good as this is going to turn out here. But I did go back and go over the letters, like I said, as much as I could. Make them stand out a little more. Okay, now what I'm doing is I have these little mini roses, and I'm just going to be placing them on the top, just like so. Going in with some jute twine. I'm going to wrap the jute twine around. I'm going to reach over here. I'm trying to do a double knot to tie it off, and I'm going to go around and just wrap it around the little book stack. I'm going to use some hot glue over here on this side to hold it down. And then here I am just making a little finger bow. It's kind of difficult with that kind of ribbon, but it worked. Just placing it right there on top. And that one's finished. On to DIY number 4, had this little mason jar sign. I peeled the paper off of it, which is surprisingly, it came off very easy. And I'm just going in with the color cameo pink once again. and just painting the whole side of this. I do have this sped up because if I didn't, I would have a 25-minute video, and that's, I can't do that. So, okay, it took 2 coats of paint on that. I have this little XO sign. It came from the Dollar Tree. It was in a package where it came in, also had some little beads to go with it, but I didn't use it. I just took out the little wooden piece here. I'm using the elephant gray, and after each one, I'm going to be adding glitter, just like so. And I think this is the cutest little piece once it's finished. And if you all have made it with me this far, thank you so much for watching. If you're not yet a member of my YouTube family, I ask that you consider subscribing. If you give me a thumbs up, it helps my channel to grow, helps YouTube to notice me just that much more, and helps them to push me out for a wider audience to view. And in the post notification bell, if you hit all in the drop down menu, it's going to keep you informed each and every time that I upload a video. Okay, getting back to this little project. Here I am. I just went in and I added a little white bow along with a solo wood flower and then a little flower from the Dollar Tree. One of the little foam ones. And my solo wood flowers they have not been bought new. I've had them in my stash for 2 years and they're still in perfect shape. And they have such a wide variety. I have left their website link in the description box below. They're not a sponsor of mine or anything. I'm just letting you all know how nice their products are. DIY number 5. I have these 2 little Jenga blocks. This is so simple. I'm going in with this blue color. I think it came from the Dollar Tree, actually. I don't even know the name. I'm sorry. And when I did, I was going to just lightly brush it on one of them, and it came out really dark. So I end up having to go in and do a little bit of distressing with some white paint here in a few minutes. But I got this one going here in blue. And then this little one over here, the other one, I'm going to go in with the color of salmon, which is another one of my favorite colors of pink. Okay, now I'm going in with the white, and I'm just doing a little bit of, like I said, distressing here, just to kind of tone it down just a little bit. I thought that they were too dark. Okay, now what I'm going to be doing is I've got these beads. I did not have any that didn't have a hole in the top, but you know, you can't see it really. So I'm going to have this sitting out on my dresser in my house. And here I am. I'm just gluing them together after I added a bead to each one. And yeah, that's going to represent me and my hubby. Okay, now I'm going to take jute twine and I'm going around it 3 or 4 times. I'm going to trim it off and just tie it off in the front in a knot, and I'll trim off the excess. Then I'm just going to go in and add a little heart, adding a little bit of hot glue right there. And I think that is so adorable. Okay guys, this is the final reveal of the last project. Then I will go right into the video of how I have everything displayed on my tiered tray. And I do not know why that came back. Oh, there's my tiered tray. That's what it is. I'm sorry. Those two little angel things there I picked up at a garage sale, and I thought they would be the perfect touch to add them. And then I'm like, ooh, you can't see the bottom part. Then I decided to move it up. Now you can see it. Thank you all for stopping by. Have a blessed and wonderful day.